Hey folks, welcome back to the 9-ish days of Christmas of Serious JG 2019. We're playing through various Samurai Warriors 4 Date stories because it's a hell of a lot easier to play through the Date story in this game than it is to make the Date beat the Tokugawa and Nobunaga's ambition. We did the Battle of Hitoribashi. I got most of the objectives. Now it's time for a conflict at Koriyama. Oshu is currently in the midst of a power struggle. Defeat all of your opponents and conquer the region. We'll do it on hard mode. And we'll get some hypno signals. Vassals like Vulture Bobo and Bucha Rubios. But not Uncle Baldo, he didn't do anything. I wonder if Zerfal's watching this. It is a Christmas LP. He's known for a stated interest in those. I didn't think Osaka was... Oh, it's Sasaki. Oh, it's our uncle. See, I know more about these generics now, having played through some of this stuff. Yeah, like Yoshishige Satake would be a good playable character if Masamune's story was more central to the overall story of Samurai Warriors. But ultimately, the story of Samurai Warriors builds up to generally to Sekigahara, and for some people, there's also the stuff with the Osaka campaign as part of it too. And Masamune is an interesting character. He's way too important to the history of the region. He's like too major a figure in Japanese history to not be in the game. But the way the Samurai Warriors series is structured, it all builds up towards Sekigahara, and Masamune didn't fight at Sekigahara. He was involved in the greater campaign between the Eastern and Western armies because he attacked the Uesugi, who also didn't make it to Sekigahara. And then he was on the Tokugawa side during the Osaka campaign, as we see in Neo. But, you know, that was kind of... Everybody was fighting against the poor Yukimura in that one. So we'll go ahead and go with this duo again. We're not going to bother to bring in these secondary supporting guys who are available. The Dragon's Impatience. Even though Keiji is in our force in Nobunaga's ambition now. There was trouble in the house of Date. Kojuro was holding Masamune back by force, using his force push. Why do you rush into... Why do you choose to use soft focus on foreground characters Samurai Warriors 4? Don't you know that you're not really using a camera, so depth of focus isn't an issue? Why are you pretending that this is a real camera? How are you going to be able to defeat the Satake if you can't even break free of my grip? I'm a Bishonen. Which, you know, is kind of a thing. We should surrender to them instead. Masamune, you're a real dumbass. Man, I just wish that Shigezane was here. He takes my side in these arguments. It's a shame only having two of us as talking characters. Oh, I could use your full name, though. Well, what are these guys doing here? I guess they're playable here. Why did you just show up in my camp, and how did my guards let you in? I just remember the Murphy Brood or the Lemoyne Raiders. We're singing songs about the Southland. And I don't like him, although I do in some stories. Like, I don't know what the deal is supposed to be with Magoichi and Hideyoshi in the Samurai Warrior games. I don't know that he was ever... the two people ever met in the real world, but... Masamune shook Kojuro off because we didn't really have an animation for Kojuro holding him in the first place. And that's kind of been the story of my Nobunaga's ambition, LP. If I fail, my father will not rest in peace, and I won't be able to claim the power of the Undertaker. So, Kojuro was wrong? Unlikely. So, they won't be any more useful than regular old generics, but it looks like we got X's blocking us from going anywhere except straight ahead. So we just have to defeat all the enemy officers. Okay, this one seems pretty straightforward. I guess we'll find out as we go. Alright, generally you just want to hop off your horse and start hyper-attacking. But I keep... Every time it does a pan over some stuff, I think it's finally done. Defeat the enemy troops in order to capture the tertiary ward. Alright, well, you start going after this standard bear. Shikazane, you just hang out back there in your caterpillar cosplay. The main issue is usually finding enough guys to fight. Sometimes it's better to actually look at the map than it is to pay attention to what you're doing. There's suspicious activity occurring in the north. Okay. So we're talking like minutes to strike. Okay, now it should be easy to wipe them out because I got rid of all the standard bears, but did I leave myself enough time? Okay, it's only defeated everybody, so that works out okay. So I probably need to deal with these guys in the north. Although it would be fun if we could just deal with this guy before our uncle attacks. One hand my head over to the Date Brad. He sucks. Okay, so I defeated him before my uncle even attacked. That may or may not have been essential. You guys suck. Oh, now the Ashina have showed up. What a bunch of jerks. You keep, you keep dealing with this. I'll take out these guys. Alright. So now we've got all these guys to defeat, and that's a lot of guys. So, alright, that's a lot of guys. There we go, that's what I was hoping to see. We were expecting that, you jerks. So we just got to get down here before they completely take over our camp. Get off the horse! I'm trying to stop these guys from getting into our camp. It's only their numbers that have increased. They're still terrible. See what I said about regular enemies or officers can actually block hyper attacks? Pretty much no one else does. I'm gonna get the defeat 300 troops bonus. I won't follow you anymore. The fact that you're clearly winning makes this a great time to defect. Why the hell would you defect right now? We're in the middle of kicking everybody's ass. You will be exterminated. I'm one of the Daleks. I guess one of the guys we were supposed to beat got into the camp here, but it will be a pincer attack. We're gonna get totally killed there, I'm sure. Who can you be working on right now? That may be the guy who betrayed us, I'm not sure. There's an enemy officer that I just kind of missed in all this. Come on, Uncle. Ooh, options. This may be a case where sometimes optional quests only appear if you're playing a certain character, so it may be that it's entirely possible that we're not going to get this optional quest because we need to be playing as Keiji or what's his name? Oh, never mind. No, it's Masumune's personal quest to beat up his uncle. Ensure that Masamune defeats Yoshiaki. I can probably do that. You are truly a bothersome master. The wise bird chooses the tree it sits on, and the wise guy supports a master who's, you know, going to take care of him and his family, dear. Where's the honcho? We gotta stop the honcho. The head honcho, whoever that is. Oh, he might have already been defeated here, actually. Use the main camp card to prepare for the Uesugi. I guess we gotta deal with the Uesugi after we defeat Megami. Yeah, but Masamune doing this personally will get us another optional quest. We've already got 1,000 KOs, so that's usually 1,000 KOs is not that tough to get in this game at all. There's a lot of KO inflation going on in Samurai Warriors 4 compared to prior games. Take that, Nuncle. And your barracks captain, too. That's how I spaz out. Yeah, pretty much. You guys still fighting up here. Uesugi justice, bitches. I use so much Konosuke. When you're fighting against me, that is. Oh, I guess that's it. I guess we won. Yeah, get the F out, guys. You kick all your asses. Woo. This planet now belongs to Masamune Date. Sorry. Vaguely referencing Battle of the Planets, I guess. Megami Army Strategy. Those never even popped up. So these are locked. But apparently I got them before, so I didn't go to the right area of the map. Or if I was fighting in the northern area of the map before we'd already wiped out, I don't know. There was the whole time where I was fighting in the south, and the player character I wasn't controlling was in the north. And there was also a point where it said options, and maybe I didn't switch characters fast enough. But these are bonus missions that I got in a previous playthrough I didn't get this time. But this one is locked and unknown, and this one... So it seems like I probably got... I'll show a total of 11 of 12 bonus missions completed overall now. I'm thinking. Oh, this is annoying. I'm going to have to get rid of all these. These sold all duplicate items. We got lots of money. The wise Kojuro, expert on crafting lenses of the future. Magoichi and Kojuro watched the Date forces shouting in victory and wondered how they knew each other. From their Bishonen club? Yeah, that guy's pretty badass. Biting everyone? Shinze. I'm certainly not going to die and leave him scarred. I'm not going to appear as some kind of huge-brained spirit beast in Neo. He's got a brain in you. Wow, that was a really telling scene. The Date and the Uesugi, two forces that exist. Man, I thought this place would suck. I'm from the south. You guys don't even have sex with your cousins up here. Sorry. What the hell do you know? Oshu, my homeland, is boring as shit. Kaiji made a powerful warrior and psychoanalyst. You're totally gonna lose this guy, man, because you're not willing to deal with the death of your father. You think I don't control my temper? I'll kill you for that! You like swallowing things whole. I may or may not even be a kabuki guy. I can't really tell. Please allow me to join your force and be the worst political officer ever. Oh, as long as you help us and not them. And swallow it whole. And thus the whole swallowing continued. So that's going to be it for this video. Next time we have Oshu's punishment. You have been completely surrounded by the Toyotomi Army's elite troops. Overcome the odds and let the dragon soar into a new age. As you can see, now I am only one short of that. So I don't remember the Date ever directly fighting the Toyotomi, but I mean, the Date were punished by Hideyoshi and had a lot of their land taken away, so I guess in this version of things, that's going to take the form of a battle. And because I'm ending my session, I'm going to sneak ahead a little bit and see Battle of Aceto. One-eyed dragon that sees the land is ready to soar into the heavens. Display your intent in this decisive battle. Aceto, I guess that's the battle where the Date don't really finish off the Uesugi. They just prevent the Uesugi from defeating our uncle's clan. It's Mogiaki. I don't even remember what his name is. But yeah, the Date kind of prevent the Uesugi from winning their battle against our uncle's clan, and the Uesugi kind of collapse after that because their allies are defeated at Sekigahara, and they're kind of dissolved. It's not like a decisive military smashing they receive at the hands of the Date, but it is their last major battle, and they lose it to the Date, so that's good enough for Samurai Warriors to say that the Date storyline builds up towards the final complete destruction of the Uesugi. We will not see that next time. First, we have to see Oshu's punishment. Sounds pretty kinky. Catch you next time.